Good morning. I'm just including a small short video that will help you understand what the documents are that I'm sending. The first one over here, there are three, and the first one is the year-end report. It looks like this, June 24th. It is the same document that I sent to you a week or two ago, with one exception. The name was misspelled and actually misnamed. It is not as it was stated there, but it is just the distance ed report, and this is the document that I gave to Susan to summarize what we accomplished last year. It does not need any editing unless you find something I can change just for historical sakes to have it correct, but it's not going any further than where it is, and it'll help us figure out where we need to get started this year. The other two over here, there's plan 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. 1 of 2 is a narrative. It's October 1st, and it's the strategic plan, and it is new. You haven't yet seen this, although it is made up of many things that we did last spring. It is, for example, has the committee members that have an introduction, the vision, mission. Please note the task and the goals, because I'm going to refer to that in part 2 of 2 of the plan. This is a document that I'm hoping you will edit, word craft, add, subtract. In addition to including a lot of what we did last spring, I've also read maybe 8 or so distance education strategic plans that I found online, and have incorporated some things from there. So it's currently 8 pages. It may get to be 10, it may not. We'll see. So this is one for you to read and look at, and it is the first part of the strategic plan that we hope to hand in by November 9th. Now the second part, 2 of 2, is an Excel sheet. It started as a template from pre, although Kevin Henson and I have reworked it into a bit into an Excel sheet. And it has our goals, which are taken directly from the task that we set up last time, and they are mapped into the 5 college priorities, with marking which ones I think it best maps to. This is something that can be changed. It's for us to determine. The evaluation part we'll do later. College indicators, I've pulled these out of a document from pre, and again, if they need to be something else, that's fine, or if the ones I've selected are good, we'll just save them. We also need to establish our link from our document to other documents on campus, such as the CSM Ed Master Plan, the Strategic Plan, the CSM Technology Plan, the District Distance Education Plan. So this is an area that in some cases won't have any connection, but in others, the goal of this particular stated goal, Goal 2, may or may not feed into these different documents, and we have to establish that. And then finally, there's the objectives within that goal. And what I've done so far is take out of our bucket list that we did ones that were relevant to each of these goals. And so you see those here, objective 1, objective 2. And that's about as far as I've gotten, but we have to take it to another step, which is the action step, the resources needed, the outcomes or deliverables, and the timeline. And at the very bottom, you see the document I'm saying actually has 7 tabs. So this correlates to 7 different goals that I have pulled from that task list and plugged into this. So this needs to be reviewed and edited. And my hope is that you'll all have a chance to look at this and read it and send me your comments, and then I'll start pulling it together into one document, and hopefully that's the document that we start our first face-to-face meeting. I'm forgetting the date, but the very first one. So if you have any questions, you know where to reach me, and